right, so now we're just going to move on and turn onto Maple.
You got it right.
And this shot we're going to do pretty much just the road surface condition going straight down the road here. We're not going to worry too much about the curb. We're going to get that on a separate pass. Bring it in a little bit. Right there. Should be good. All right, so here we are. Right at the entrance to this driveway, we do have some deterioration. Got a crack going right down the center of the road here. There is some areas where you can see that it's beginning to break away. So we're just going to pull to the side here, keep the camera on the road, and let some of these vehicles pass us by. We're going to pass again and get the curbs, but right now we're just more or less concentrating on the road surface right here. As we come up on the Walgreens, we can see a good deal of what we're talking about here, this crack that goes right across the front of the entrance of Walgreens here. And then, this area right here, good deal of cracks. The road surface is basically in good shape here, but asphalt does tend to wear, so we're like right in the middle of the road, Chris, not the curb there. We're going to get the curb separately. Crack right here in front of the Walgreens parking lot, across from the Walgreens parking lot here. I'm not really going to state every time I see some cracks. I'm sure it's showing up really clearly on the video. We can see it on our monitor camera very clearly. Here, the other entrance or exit to Walgreens.
Sushi bar, actually.
Sushi bar, okay.
Thai.
Some patchwork here right in front of the Virginia Med Center. Crack going right down the center of this lane. Good deal of surface cracks right here as we enter the school zone. Approaching the intersection of Wadsworth. And as we approach this intersection, I'm just going to pull off and let some cars pass me by. And while here at this intersection, we're just going to pan around this intersection from left to right. That is Wadsworth straight ahead there. We're getting the other side of the road, so we're going to be getting detail of all of that. But while we're here, we're just going to get some shots of it. It's just to give a good, clear indication of exactly where we're at right now, and also to let some cars go by. Here's our intersection. So that's some road deterioration there. That's in the other lane. We're going to be getting more detail of that when we come back in the other direction. Chris, right down there in the middle, let's show how that's kind of worn. That's right in our lane. So, you know, this is, stop it right there. So this is the condition right, you know, in our lane, right here at Wadsworth. So we have, as you can see, a good deal of these really minor surface cracks, but there's a lot of them. So in time, that's going to, you know, really start to break up even more. I mean, right now it's not bad at all, but you can see where it's headed. All right, so we're going to move down now, down the road here. And again, we're just worried about the road surface condition right here. Anything else we'll get later. But right here now, we're going to just go right and get that sidewalk, Chris. Okay, good enough, because we're going to get that separately later. Coming back and continuing on. Lost track of it. Okay, so we have a crack going right down the center of the road here. We're traveling at an average of 3 to 5 miles an hour, just to make sure we see the detail good here.
Dominion Terrace.
Pardon me?
Coming up on Dominion Terrace.
Coming up on Dominion Terrace right now, the intersection of Dominion Terrace.
Maple Avenue Apartments.
That would be the Maple Avenue Apartments, passing right now. And we're just going to pan left and right real quick on this intersection. Continuing, we're going to pull off to the side, just let some vehicles go by.
Careful, careful, careful.
And continuing on, as you can see, we have a little patchwork right here. This is right a little bit beyond Dominion. Road surface cracks. Some markings right here. Road surface cracks here near the yellow line and also on the turning lane to go into the school. Good deal of cracks on both sides there. I'm going to maintain here in the main lane here. We have some vehicles just passing us here. Coming up on the next intersection, which is not actually a street, but it is the one of the entrances to the high school, the Loudoun Valley High School entrance here. So we're just going to pan left and right here all around this area. back on a wider shot here. And we have some clouds passing above us, so that's why you see the light changing a little bit, but shot should still be very, very clear. We've got some vehicles going to pass us by, then we're going to continue on down the road here. One more vehicle and we'll be good to go. So here we have some cracks in the road surface, a little patchwork right there, as you can see. This is right by the front of the school. Going to move into this other lane over here, let some vehicles go by. Kind of left a little bit, Chris. Still has some road surface cracks, as you can see. Entrance right here to the school. Yeah, a little bit. No, you know what? Just stay right there. We're good. We're good. We'll get that on when we're getting outside.
Right by this fire hydrant is where it ends typically.
Okay, pull back to the road here, Chris. Up a little bit, right down the middle.
Yeah, the second tree. So right after this tree, it's the end of it.
It appears to be the end of the scope right here. We're going to take this down to the next intersection, turn around and get the other lane. Again, we're likely beyond the scope right now, so we're going to pick up the speed just a little bit. Need to put my ND filter on, huh? Just gonna turn around the intersection. Approaching HIRST Avenue.
HIRST Road.
HIRST Road.